All right, so this is Kenny Santos out of Toronto, Canada for KennySantos.com. It is MLM Monday, so it's time for another network marketing tip. What do you do when you overhear someone and you want to prospect them and they indicate that they have a problem that your product or service can address? Especially if it's a weight loss product, you don't want to say, I agree with you, you look pretty fat, because it's rude. It's rude to interrupt a conversation. It's rude to kind of just approach someone, or it might feel rude or it might feel weird. So how do you do that without feeling weird and rude and kind of out of place? And so I'm going to talk about that. There's actually 4 steps. You follow these 4 steps, you're going to be able to prospect a lot of people and get some great results from it. And so before I get into the content, I invite you to do this. I invite you to like, subscribe, share, and comment. It's a simple way and an easy way for you to support my blog and my channel for free. So, what are these ways of, what are the 4 steps here of prospecting someone when you overhear that they need your product or service, or they have a problem that your product or service can solve? So, step number 1, and step number 1 in all of prospecting, or I guess 99.9% of prospecting, should be to do a break in communication. Always establish that you're in a hurry, because if they have any questions, you want the information to answer the questions. You don't want to be the one answering the questions. And so a lot of people say, oh, I got to get into a conference call. It's nice talking to you. My favorite is just, it's real simple. Hey, I only have a couple minutes. And so you start with a break in communication, indicate that you're in a hurry. And if you want to know more about breaking communication, I'll leave a link in the description of this video. But once you hear the other 3 steps, if the breaking communication doesn't make sense right now, it will after the 3 steps. And so I just start off and say, hey, I only have a couple minutes. Now remember, you are interrupting a conversation where someone, let's say it is a weight loss product and you sell a weight loss shake for your company, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be weight loss. It could be for wrinkle cream. It could be for high utilities. It could be that traveling costs so much. It could be anything. And so then after the break in communication, step number 2 is apologize. And it might sound something like this. Hey, you know what, I know I might seem rude and I know I'm looking nosy here, but I can't help myself when I hear about people talking about weight loss. All right, and so I'm going to use weight loss for the example here. So put those 2 together. You know what, I only have a couple minutes. I know I'm interrupting. I know I'm being rude and nosy, but I just can't help myself when I overhear someone talking about weight loss. Step number 3 is share a story. It's better if it's your story, but if it's not your story, don't make it up like it is yours. Don't lie. You can always share someone else's story. And it might sound something like this. You know what, I know how you feel, or I know something like how you feel, because I've had some trouble with my weight in the past. I've lost the same 20 pounds and gained the same 20 pounds over and over again until I found something that really works. All right, and that's the story. And then the last part is just see if they're open to more information. And so, you know what, if you'd like, I can share some information with you. All right, and that's the 4 steps. So you put it all together, it sounds like this. Oh, hey, I only have a couple minutes. Sorry for interrupting, and I know that I'm kind of being nosy. If I'm out of line, you could shut me down. I totally get it. But, I just can't help myself when I hear about people talking about weight loss. I've been in a situation where I've worried a lot about my weight. I'm still losing weight, but I've lost like the same 20 or 30 pounds, gained it and lost it over and over again until I found something that really worked. If you want, I can certainly share it with you. If not, totally get it. Is that something that you're even open to? And that's the prospecting. That's the 4 steps. Now, why did you use the break in communication? Simple, because if they say, what is it? You already established that you're in a hurry. You say, oh man, I wish I could explain it to you, but man, I just don't have time right now. Tell you what, I promise to get back to you if you give me your information. So it's really simple. And again, it doesn't have to be about weight loss. It could be about just about, I'll wait for the speaking to talk here, or stop here. It doesn't have to be about weight loss. It could be about wrinkle cream. It could be about, whatever they have a problem that your product or your service can solve, then offer to them. And you want to do that not only because it can grow your business, but also because you can serve them. You can help them. You can change their life forever if it's about health or if it's about anything else. So, trust you got some great value out of this. Remember those 4 steps. I invite you to like, subscribe, share, and comment. It's an easy way and a simple way for you to support my blog and my channel for free. And remember this, every day, multiple times a day, the universe sends us miracles. All right, we only got to do two things about that. We got to recognize those miracles. Best way to recognize miracles is to expect them. And then, of course, we got to accept those miracles. All right, take care and create a great day.